Alright, hopefully my mic is working. If not, that's going to be real awkward. So yeah, we're picking up right where we left off, the long dark. Our plane crashed after what looked like the Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights, like struck the plane, I believe. I think that's where I came from. Yeah, so we crashed. We gotta find what I believe is our ex-wife. From what I gathered about from the dialogue, they used to be married. Their son died, and that's what kind of split them apart. McKenzie and Astrid.
She definitely passed through here.
Oh.
And in a hurry.
So I do have weight, which I'm only at. It's in kilos. I'm at 15 out of 30. I don't want to break that down. I just want the loose stuff. I don't want all that. Alright, let's see if I can... I was not able to do this the last time at all. I was completely unsuccessful with this. So, let's see what I can... I'm trying to get a rabbit. I got him! Alright, and this is one of the gruesome parts. Yeah. I remember you telling me stories about you,
Someone's been here recently. Could it have been Astrid?
You standing up inside the carcass of the cow that your parents slaughtered in the basement. I remember. So I don't think that bothers you too much. You were looking at the bullet hole or something like that? Oh, how did I miss that? I want to try to get another rabbit because my food is really low. Got him. Yes. And we're just gonna boop. Quick death. No pain. Thank you for your food, sir. So yeah, we want to start this up because our calorie intake is really low. So we want to get that started.
That did it.
Alright, we want to definitely increase the output because look how low the output of the heat is. Excuse me, I just burped. Alright. Water. Melt snow. Oh, there it is. Cook. Oh, right. I need to actually... I need to process this. It's going to take a bit to do all that, so I'll just get the food going right now. And we'll deal with that in a little bit. Cook. $30 minutes already. I wonder if I add 35. No, okay. So we're going
Where
to...
can I find something to eat?
We're going to drink that. Oh, wait. I think I have a... Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, I got a granola bar. There we go. That'll hold me over. I'm going to grab more wood. There's a character coming up that requires your help with getting wood, so it's good to have a bit of extra wood, like just straight up on hand. Oh, there's another piece of her ripped. So I couldn't get the other one, but it's alright. Did I dissolve that water? Like, did I evaporate the water? Alright. 16 minutes until. Oh, well, it's down. Starting to become night now. All right, so let's head out. It's starting to get late, and we want to head into. There's a town up ahead.
Astrid, where did you go?
If you'll see that creature up in the distance, let's run with my condition. No afflictions. It's just that I might. Yeah, you see that wolf in the distance?
Is that a wolf?
I want to avoid him.
I better keep my distance.
I believe that when wolves are eating, they're not interested in you. When they're hungry, they're more likely to attack you. And when you're carrying like fresh meat on you, they're more likely to attack.
Whoa. Looks like some kind of radio tower. I must be closer to civilization than I thought.
Pretty sky. Oh, I didn't grab the... That's okay, I've got a lot of them. It's not that big of a deal. So managing time, your calories and your water and your sleep energy, I believe it's called. Oh, there's one. I'm gonna leave them. I got some meat, and I've got 2 carcasses I need to end up harvesting. Oh yeah, I guess there is a little bit of violence up ahead. There's some frozen bodies of people that you can encounter. But it's nothing too gruesome or gory. Oops. In games, space bars is usually the jump button. In this game, it's your items wheel. So I keep wanting to jump and keep pressing the item wheel button.
Someone's just sitting here, frozen. What the hell?
Painkillers. Still happens. People still freeze to death in the wintertime. Even now. People underestimate how cold it gets. -40, -50 degrees Celsius when it's... I mean, -40 Celsius, I believe, is the same thing as Fahrenheit. But when it's that cold and the wind literally, like, catches in your throat, it freezes the moisture in your face.
Smoke from that chimney.
Literally, like, your snot freezes. You know
home.
what it is, but I'm just talking. Snot freezes in your nose. I remember my nose hairs freezing together. I think,
Hello? Anyone out there?
I remember one time before we moved to where I am now, I had kind of stepped out of the shower. My
This
beard
whole area looks like it's been
was
abandoned
wet,
for
and
a
I
while.
had walked down to the end of the path on my... Oh, sorry about that. I had walked down to the path at the end of my driveway, and by the time I got... You'll notice some blood there. By the time I got to the end of it, I felt my beard like what is that movie called? Day After Tomorrow, where the flag freezes solid. I felt the beard freeze from right to left across my face. It was crazy.
Hello?
So, Long Dark.
Anybody
is
here?
called the Long Dark because everything is crazy dark in this game.
Hey. Hey, wake up. Holy shit! Wait! Hold your fire!
Get back.
Okay. Just take it easy.
Why are you here?
I saw the smoke from your chimney.
Outsider.
What?
Thought so. Mainlander. Outsider. I don't recognize your voice. And you haven't left like the others. So, must be a mainlander. Someone who doesn't know any better.
My plane, I crashed in the mountains nearby. I'm looking for someone who crashed with me. A friend. She might be injured.
I haven't seen her.
Listen, could you maybe point that gun someplace else?
You think because my eyes are covered, I can't see you? Make the wrong move, say the wrong thing. You'll see how good a shot I am.
I don't doubt it.
The others are all gone. If you're here, things must be worse than they thought.
Sorry, I'm just responding to a text message from my brother. So let's find out why she's so trigger happy.
Sitting here with a rifle in your hands. You expecting trouble?
Trouble. Trouble found me.
You mean the storm?
The bad men. The bad men came. Took my things. Tried to take my house. They thought they were safe because Grey Mother can't see. They were wrong.
Name's McKenzie, by the way. And you are?
I had a name once. But for years, the townsfolk have called me Grey Mother. A name takes on its own life. Such that at one point, the name becomes the thing it belongs to. Then the old names fade, can only be remembered by the young and the true.
So, I should call you...
You should call me Grey Mother also.
What exquisite voice acting. One of my favorite voice actors, his name is David Hayter. If you remember the original Metal Gear Solid games, he played Solid Snake in his original games. He's got an excellent gravelly voice. I love it.
The men, they passed through town. The night of the storm. The night of the lights.
I'm looking for my friend. She crashed with me when my plane came down in the mountains. Do you think she could have come through and been caught by these bad men?
I can't say for sure. Is your friend a survivor?
Yes. She is.
Then there is always hope.
The bad men. Did they try to hurt you?
Everyone thinks being old means you're weak. But they underestimated Grey Mother.
It seems they did.
Granted, she is holding what looks like a Lee Enfield, so that first shot went off when we touched her. She didn't cycle the next round into the chamber, so it would have taken a moment for her to kill us.
Okay. Well, any idea how I can get out of this town? I need to find help.
The old quake closed down most of the roads in and out of town.
The old quake?
That was years ago. Blizzard just swept through town after the power went out. As for help, you won't find any out there. You're on your own. We both are.
I don't know why her eyes are covered. I'm assuming it's due to some injury.
I crashed without much food or gear myself. And if these bad men cleaned you out, we're gonna need to find some food and fuel, or neither of us is gonna make it through the next few days. You have any idea where we could find some supplies?
The bad men took everything. And the others in town who would have helped me are gone. The ones left will have their own worries. It's up to you, outsider.
I'll do what I can, but I'll need your help. There must be somewhere in town to get food, fuel, the essentials.
What about your friend? Are you in a hurry to find her?
Yes, I am. And I'll be looking for signs of her. There's a lot of ground to cover. And without gear, I won't make it. So while I'm looking for supplies, you see what you can remember about the night of the lights, and if she might have passed through town. That way, maybe we can help each other.
Okay, outsider. Grey Mother can't promise she can unlock the secrets in the dark cupboards of her mind. But she'll try.
It's so melodramatic. So, yes, we can ask lots of questions.
You keep calling me a mainlander. Why?
It's what you are, isn't it? From the mainland, an outsider. You don't really belong here, do you?
Okay, but you sound bitter about it.
We lost everything in the collapse. People didn't realize how dependent we'd become. Some were fine with it. Others didn't want the scraps from your table. created deep rifts in families, communities, scars that never healed.
Yeah.
The mainland had become our lifeline, and it was suddenly cut. And so, we suffered.
I guess I don't know much about that history.
I'm not surprised. You mainlanders have always been focused on your own story. Only interested in Great Bear when it had something to give you. If you can't cut it down or dig it out of the ground, what use is it to you?
So what I'm oh, jeez, I hit that mic, I'm sorry. So what I'm gathering is that we're on the Bear Island, the one that we saw earlier, that there was an earthquake and it caused the bridge to collapse, which cut off most supplies, and the only way to get in or out of the island was bush pilots.
What really happened here? Seems like people were here recently. Where did they go? Why didn't they call for help or just drive out?
The power went out. Who knows the reason? People started to get cold, hungry. They panicked, started to talk crazy. Others walked here from the highway. Some belonged here. Others were outsiders, like you.
Did anyone see a woman? Brown hair, would have had a tan jacket, a scarf with birds on it, possibly injured.
There was an outsider woman. I heard her pass through. She wasn't alone. There were angry voices and... But the storm was too loud.
Voices?
I lost the voices and I couldn't get them back.
Before, you mentioned hearing voices. Do you remember what you heard?
Memories are gray, misty. I'm trying to remember. It was windy. The blizzard was already waking up. But I heard yelling. A scream.
Was it a woman's voice?
I'm not sure. The voices were thin, far. The blizzard was waking up. Soon there was only wind and darkness. I don't know. I don't remember. It's all cloudy now.
The town seems so quiet. Does anyone still live here?
Not many. After the earthquakes, less. After last night, even fewer.
Where did everyone go?
That I cannot say. All I know is that I heard screams and could smell smoke for most of the night.
The power seems out all over town.
The power's always been spotty here, since the quakes. No money to fix the broken stuff left behind. And nobody from the mainland seemed to care enough to do anything about it.
I'm sure someone will come and fix it.
Nobody's coming to save Milton.
How can you be so sure?
I've learned to hear the difference between something quiet and something abandoned. This goes deeper than just a stillness. It feels like the moments before the world goes to sleep. We're just the last ones left awake to notice it.
You mentioned smelling smoke?
Someone came here. One of the townsfolk. Tried to convince me to leave. They said there were houses burning in the town. They said people were scared and were leaving for the coast. on foot. Foolish plan. But that's what they said to do. After the quakes. If there was ever another emergency, go to the coast and help will come. They wanted me to go with them. But I'm not ready to leave Milton.
They left you here? Alone?
I'm not alone. I have my Lily.
Lily?
Never mind.
So that is Gwyneth. I believe her name is Gwyneth Walsh. She's a Canadian actress. Was born in Vancouver, British Columbia, which I believe this is where Hinterland Games, the studio that made this, I believe that's where they're based. She was in Star Trek, SG-1, a few other things. Miracle in Texas. Anyway, she's done an amazing job. I absolutely love her voice in this. But I'm going to cut it off there, and I'm going to keep going in the next one. I hope you're enjoying.